Good morning, y'all. I just want to ask how you're doing with your Christmas shopping. I know we've just gotten past Black Friday. I don't even know, when did that creep into Canada? I mean, Christmas has only been celebrated in Canada for like the last, 50 or 60 years. And we have evolved it beyond, I think, the point of humility, respect, trust, and just good old-fashioned time with each other. You know, we're all out there trying to buy the best gift and make sure it's there on time. And, you know, not everybody lives like that. Not everybody needs to be that busy or important. And you know, they work at it yearly. And I think that this is such a good time to think about that. Think about how our year's been with each other. I mean, we want to buy each other gifts, but I think it's an opportunity to also renew, you know, our time together as family and friends and just spend that time visiting. I've been very blessed that I guess that I'm at home a lot these days. I don't travel as much anymore. I deal with pain issues, and I'm just, you know, really focused on my son, who is still at home. So that's important to me, you know, is getting through those day-to-day struggles. Finding out how to give good advice to my children, and solving my own problems. And no, they're not anybody's business, but, you know, in the spirit of Christmas, we talk about cherishing time together. Well, I think that should happen more often than just once a year. Yeah, I know there's only family you can handle once a year, and some families, you know, need a little more healing to be able to appreciate that time together. So I guess what I'm saying is, don't force the Christmas spirit on anybody. Don't expect people to prescribe to your way of doing things. I've had to let this whole notion of Christmas switch, and it started a long time ago because I noticed I didn't feel happy on Christmas Day. I noticed different things kind of coming up for different family members, and it really left this question of, why am I trying so hard for something that people don't feel happy doing together, you know? So I started sort of doing my own Christmas traditions. And one of the things I really love, I'm a giver by nature, okay? I love receiving gifts, but I love giving more than I love receiving. Especially when you find that one thing that that person needs or wants or doesn't have. It just gives me the greatest peace in my heart, I think, that I don't feel very often. And this is a really harsh world for people who have a big heart, who wear their heart on their sleeves, who are sentimental and emotional. And, you know, it's not an easy time. And especially for people who are dealing with grieving. You know, we're forcing people to, be happy, you know, be happy, be grateful for what you have. Well, you know, for a lot of people, they're not grateful for what they have. And that's for different reasons. That is none of my business. I only have control of what I can do. So one of the things that I do in my family, I'm basically a single income family, a single mother with a child. And for a 16-year-old, you know, buying gifts is hard. And it's not about expectation at all. To me, it's about what is going to make you enjoy your time at home. Because the whole point of my home is my children to feel safe and comfortable, to have that autonomy to do what they want without, you know, me either coddling or, you know, sort of trying to control what happens. And it's about giving them that respect, you know, and that privacy that they deserve. So we start gifting early, like November. I've already given gifts to my children. They've already been able to appreciate and use them, and they're grateful for it. Like, this is the best part, is leading up till Christmas, they know they've gotten this beautiful gift already, and they can use it to their own heart's desire without me, you know, having to compromise whether I put food on the table. And that's a real issue, you know, a real issue for me. I don't get, you know, child support. I you know, it's just, you have to learn to live with what you have. And if you don't have a lot, don't give a lot. You know, it's just time to stop letting materialism and unrealistic expectations, I think, rule. I think for us sometimes what is an empty spot in our souls. Things don't fix that. Money doesn't fix that. Yes, money is wonderful. I love it. It's a tool. Use it, take it, grab it, spend it. Don't hoard it, right? And trust in the process that the universe is going to take care of you, because ultimately I've never starved. I've gone hungry, but I've never starved. I think of the times, you know, that I could recall where life was very challenging and I survived. So if there's something I want to celebrate, it's that. You know, I want my family and I to sit and admire each other for our strengths, for our weaknesses, for our flaws, and be able to laugh at ourselves without feeling judged or feeling like, you know, we can't say anything to each other because it's a touchy issue. And also knowing what's not appropriate to talk about, you know. So I don't know, these are some of my thoughts. I don't have Christmas decorations up. To be really honest with you, I actually study Bible with Jehovah's Witnesses, and it's been an incredible blessing in my life. And it's not about religion. It's about learning what is priority and truth. And no, I don't ascribe to every belief, but when you're sitting in a circle talking about spirit with people, whether that's indigenous, whether that is whatever made up, whatever it is that you do, you need to feel proud about. And I feel proud for who I am and where I've come from and what I'm doing with my life. So I don't really need the external approval. However, I like it, especially from my friends and family. Like, you guys are my world. And I want to, you know, just like everybody else, I want to make a good impression. I want people to be happy. So my wish is that you do what makes you happy. Like, don't wait for someone to do it for you. Go and buy that thing you want now, you know? But don't put yourself into incredible debt with unrealistic expectations, you know? Some of us are applying for Christmas hampers this year. Just saying. But I don't regret buying anything for my children, you know? They're the most important thing to me. So why would I feel bad about that? You know, I don't. I'm very happy that I'm a mom that can do that for my kids. So just take what works, leave the rest, and put a smile on your face if it feels right. Otherwise, just do what you need to do, my loves. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Love ya.